Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to give you a quick look at this M2 ammunition tin. This is what you'd be using to carry your 50 caliber ammunition. Right guys, so let's quickly show you this ammo tin. So on the front here you see you got some markings. You got 105 rounds in this tin of caliber 50. It shows you that they're in a linked belt and that they're armour piercing incendiary M8 rounds. So you've got down here that it's a repackaged tin and the lot number, so if you had any issues or anything like that you have the serial number there for the ammunition that you've got. Then if we spin it round on this side, all you have is this little handle here that can be used to fit a general purpose strap, things like that, to help carry it about. Spin it round to the other side quickly for you. Now you see you've got the US flame and bomb symbol, the ordnance symbol, and also the maker of it. Now some of these tins don't have the maker's mark, and I don't know as much about these as I do the 30 cal tins, but whereas the 30 cal tins had a handful of manufacturers, I've been told that there was an insane amount of places that made these 50 cal tins. I even once read that it was something like 160 different manufacturers. Now I could be wrong there, that's just what I've read. Again, I'm no expert on this, but this definitely seems to be a lot more variation in these than there is in 30 cal ammo. So if we put it around to this side, you'll see the actual latch to it and how this works. Just ping that forwards like that, lift it up, and you can see here that bit comes out. And you look on the inside, very similar to the 30 cal tin. It's got this rubber seal around the edge to keep it all nice and sealed up. And then inside, that's just a simple tin, not a lot to it really. Now if I shut the lid and show you this bit here, you got this little hole, and on the actual tin itself you see you've got this little latch, and that has a little hole in it as well. So when you close it, like so, that comes through that little hole, and you'd have like a little pin that go through there. Almost looks a bit like a grenade pin, just to keep the box sealed, because these are kind of under spring tension and they do like to ping open at the slightest knock, especially now they're old and they got a bit of damage. However, I've never actually seen one of the original like pins in these anymore. They seem to basically be missing all of the time. Now if you look at the top here, you can see you've got your handle. It's a nice little handle, very similar to the 30 cal tin design. You've got the ammunition indent on the side here, and this is lowered as you can see, and if you spin it round on the bottom you can see that it's got, well, almost like little feet on that side here, on the bottom I should say. So if I grab another tin, you can see that the little feet fit into the grooves on the top, so they stack. I mean, they've got a little bit of play, they're not 100% secure, but that's a perfectly stackable tin. So you may notice the difference on the markings here, if I can get the noise out of the way. So this is one of the tins that was in really bad condition that I got, that I've done up and restored sort of thing. But what I did find was its original markings, and I got a stencil made up, a custom stencil for this tin to put its original markings and lot number on, so you can see the sort of variation that they had, because this is almost identical to what it originally had on. And I've got a few more examples of untouched 50 cal tins, and they've all got different styles of markings, so there isn't a completely 100% they were all like this set way of doing that. There was a lot of variation, and I've even got a couple of tins that were marked up as only having 100 rounds in them, not 105, so there was some differences in them. Right guys, so that's just a little overview of these tins, nothing too fancy. I just wanted to show you them because I know a lot of the viewers of my videos are younger people. They're only getting into the hobby. A lot of them don't have a very big budget, and they want to find pieces of equipment which they can afford to get to start them out. And this is one of them pieces of equipment, because these are very, very common. You can still get them for a very good price. Even in the UK where everything's expensive, you can still find these sometimes for £15. So they really are something that you can pick up, and they're handy on show. You can keep it with you, it's easy. You can use it to store your food, anything, bits and pieces you want to hide, you can keep in your little 50 cal tin. So I think these are a really good item for people who are now starting to get into the hobby. So hopefully that's helped some of you guys out. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll catch you next time.